Good evening, good evening. Welcome to JB Trends. I'm your host, Lady Fee, and tonight we're going to be talking about friendships, and I'm just going to jump right in. I was contacted earlier this week by a young lady about friends, and she was asking me about what should she do when she has friends that say they're her friend, but they talk about them, and what was the word that she used? They talk about her and they use her for their fun and play. I didn't quite understand what she meant when she said fun and play, so I asked her to explain it more. So she told me that they only come around when they want something, they want to use her for a ride, they need laughter. So I said, laughter? What is laughter? She say like they like to dress up, and she do too. She a nice size, plus size woman, and they're young, they're in their early 20s, and she said that being that she have kids and they don't, she'd rather pay her bills and make sure her kids are right, so she doesn't spend money on clothes like that. So they like to pretend, like to fix up and take out, and she be the talk of the group. So they went out one night, and she say like, she have fun when she with them because they fun girls, but one of the girls can be controlling and demanding and more like a bully to everybody else. She say whatever that person say, everybody falls suit to that right there. So they had an incident where she went out and, she looked real nice because I did see the video. They looked real nice. She looked real nice. And the next day, a day or two later, they was in a group chat and they was having chats about weight, size, and hygienes. And they tried to make it seem like it was her. Everybody had something to say, but as I explained to her, never let nobody beat you down or make you feel any kind of way. Did you smell yourself? Did you notice this? Did you notice that? And she said, no. She said, but if they supposed to be my friend, if they seen something that was wrong, why didn't them as friends tell me? Why would they let me go out and be the laughter of the group? Because they're not your friend, honey. Because a true friend, you represent me. If we're together, we all got to look good. Not one looking better than the other one. Not one feeling more confident than the other. We all own that room when we walk in that room. Especially being a plus size woman. And I have seen a lot of nice plus size women put themselves together, just be really, really, really gorgeous plus size women. And she's one of them. She's one of them. I'm not going to say every day be her best day, but she's one of them. I like the way she take care of kids. I like the way she carry herself. So she's one of them. But when you have friends that you have been around so long and you're doing a little better than them, people always find a way to beat you down. And I tried to explain that to her. You know, Sometimes the older we get, we have to let go of certain people. Y'all been hanging out since high school and they've been doing the same thing since high school. You have to learn to let certain people go. Because if they're not strengthening and empowering you, you don't need them. You don't need to be around them. You don't need to be communicating with them, and it's hey and bye and keep it moving. If they're disrespecting your kids, you don't need nobody around that's going to disrespect your kids and talk to your kids in any kind of way, because that means they don't respect you. But you being young and not knowing the value of a friendship. Some people don't know what a friendship is. A friend, a best friend is. They just say, oh, my friend, my friend, my friend. But what is a friend? And I'm asking this question, what is a friend? Some people say, somebody you can call on. That's not what a friend is. What is a friend? A true friend. Because I'd rather have a friend that I can talk to and lean my head on their shoulder and they can comfort me than for a friend to say they bought me something. You know, uh, we did this or we went to the club. I need more support. I don't need no party friend. I don't need no drinking buddy. I don't need no smoking buddy. I need someone that I can lean on when times get hard and I don't have nobody else but God to lean on. I need that friend to be there too. So tonight we're talking about friends. When is it time to let go certain friendships? You say, "Oh, she been my childhood friend," and y'all still doing the same thing. Nobody is making no power moves. Nobody is stepping up their game. It might be one that's in the bunch that might be stepping up a game, but she's not giving that support to everybody else. I want to know how long and is it a time limit on a friendship? Because when I look back at my friendship, I really don't have any friends. I just have had people that have been around me that I brought more support to, financial support to, and when I needed them, they wasn't there. They didn't come around. They sat around and they talked about whatever my situation was. So I backed myself away from them. You know, when people feel like they can use you when it's convenient for them, they drive your car to borrow money for you to do certain things for them, they're going to do it. But you would know who a true friend is when you get into that situation. And I know we call on God all the time, but when you get into that situation, who shows up? They lend that support, that friend that stand by you no matter what. That friend that say, "Friend, it's gonna get better. This what we can do. This how we can do it." That friend that try to help find a solution to that situation. That's what I consider a friend. All that rest, that time, "Oh, you don't call me, you don't do that." The phone work both ways, boo. "Oh, you don't call me when it's time to go out." I don't go out, boo. When a party going on, you can see them on Facebook with everybody else. But when they down and out or they ain't got nothing, there they go calling you, asking you, "Girl, what you doing?" You don't need that type of friend. You don't need that type of friend that's going to beat you down, that's going to talk about you, or that's going to make fun of certain things that you're going through. You know, we wonder why people fall into depression, loneliness. And you can sit here and say, "Oh, she grown, she should know." Yeah, I can say that too. I definitely can say that. But do I say it? Because if I'm a friend, I don't care if you 55 years old. If we friends, we friends. I'm going to be there. So it's for the young girls that looking for friendships with the wrong crowd, trying to hang out with the wrong crew, trying to feel important, trying to just be on every scene, just trying to fit in. Be yourself, gather yourself, get yourself together. What they say, when you together, the right people will be attracted to you. You'll have the right friends to come around. You'll meet the right people that's not going to beat you down or talk about you or drag your name through the mud. So try to remember, love yourself first. And if you ain't got it, you ain't got it. Don't try to make yourself have it to fit in or to impress nobody. You just ain't got it. Don't worry about what people got to say. Don't worry about what other people coming back saying, what your so-called friends say. Because if they your friend, you would never hear anything that they had to say because you wouldn't be the topic of their conversation. I just want this young lady to know that you're beautiful. You're beautiful in and out. You're smart. You're intelligent. You're a good mother. And never let nobody make you feel less than that. You're a queen. So if you need friends, find some good friends. You know, they say take applications. You take applications on friends now. What do you have to offer that I need? What can you bring to the table? If I take you out, could you be able to take me out? If I loan you something, would you be able to loan it back? Those are the type of people that you need to draw to. When you're down and out, you can go to them and you don't have to hear anything back on the streets, in the circle, or on a chat. whether a chat line, a group chat, whatever they call it, with the young girls today. You just have to think about it. You know, it's hard when you done been friends for a long time to let go certain people, but it's easier to let them go and you be happy than trying to make them happy. You know, build on yourself, build in yourself. And when I say build, I mean work on yourself, motivate yourself. If you have to get up every day and say, God made me to be this beautiful, black, strong queen. I am beautiful, I am strong, and I love myself more than I love what's out there. You tell yourself that every day. You know, we walk around here and we feel bad because nobody calls us and invites us to parties and stuff like that. You're not supposed to be there. If it's meant for you to be, you'll be. If it's not, then you stay home and you tend to your family. You work on you. You work on doing something. Go to school. Work on doing something with yourself. Instead of always trying to fit in with the wrong crowd. Look at the people that you're around. And I hear my son tell me that all the time. He said, "Ma, I look at the 5 people, the main 5 people that I'm around. If they have money, or they're working on building a business, what is their communication skills? What is their encouragement and how they talk and they social skills? Do they have any type of quality that I like in them that I might want to mimic, like to say this person is a business owner. I can be a business owner too. I can try and start my own business." Them are the type of people you have to be around. Them are people they call positive people. You know, everything is not built overnight, but them are things that you work on with yourself. You know, you can be anything, a nurse, what is that, specialist or insurance specialist. You can be anything. Get with the right people that's going to encourage you. But first you got to encourage yourself. And once you start encouraging yourself, you'll see things change. You know, I sit here and I say, what can I say to her differently that I didn't do? Because everybody that was around me back in the days had their hand out. There was always, gimme, 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 gimme. And in now time, you would hear me come and say, can I, do you? Not now time did they offer. You know, everybody went on with their life when they thought I was in some type of bad situation. I had them falling and couldn't get back up. But I was so sorry to disappoint them. Because one thing about it, what is meant for you will be meant for you. And God put in me to be a strong survivor, a hustler. You know, sometimes we just have to look back at our life and say, I ain't gonna do that again. I don't want to do that again. You know, I don't want to be involved with people that sit behind my back and talk about me. I don't want to have to wonder, are you for me or against me? So take time to yourself, examine yourself, and think about everything that you do and who you open yourself up to. Because sometimes we open ourselves up to the wrong person or the wrong people. And you know, people have dark moments where they going through something, so they want you to feel what they going through. You know, and when you hang around negative people, and women can be some negative people. Our culture can be some negative people. You know, they don't want to see us get nowhere. They don't want to see us live better than them. They don't want to see us make more money than them. That's why a lot of people turn to different races, because our race don't stand by us. Not all, just some. You know, you got some out there that'll help you, that'll try to help you. But then you got some that sit back and say, I ain't finna let her take no food off my table. Girl, it's plenty of money out there. It's plenty of money out there. It's plenty of people out there that are entrepreneurs that are doing the same thing. It's your hustle game. So find somebody or find some friends that's going to encourage you to love yourself and to do better. Because you never know, that person might have low self-esteem. Or that person might be in a depressed situation and not telling nobody. You know, find somebody that you can talk to and that can lift you up. But my first thing first is to pray. Pray about everything that you do and pray about the people that come around you. Ask God to remove the negative from around you, the negative people that don't mean you no good, that want to bring harm to your life and don't want to see you prosper. Those are my words to you and everybody else that's out there that's going through the same thing, because I went through it. Keep your faith, keep your head up, and just love yourself. That's all I can say. And I hope when you see this video, you understand what I'm saying, because I said it to you. Now I'm saying it again. You are special. You are important. You are beautiful. You are strong. Never let nobody take that from you. And know that God always loves you. And I want you to be blessed and to take care. Y'all have a good night. I'm Lady Fee with Javier Tran, and I'll see y'all the next time.